Um, family, friends, sir, ma'am, welcome to Truth Heals 1111 with your girl Chloe. And we are back with another general predictive tarot card reading. I love each and every one of you. This is a planetary alignment reading where we are going to focus on the positive things coming to you after once we get through this planetary alignment. Now remember, each planet is lined up in one straight line, which means the clearing. This is your time to manifest the life that you truly want for yourself. Remember, with the planetary alignment, your chakras have to be in balance. I see, I speak, I feel, I know, I desire, and I ground. When you say these things with positive affirmations behind it, this means that you are now ready to say, I am ready for what, how do I say this? I am now ready. I am now open and ready for what I want and what wants me. And good luck to you for after the planetary alignment subsides. So, we are going into spring. Um, we are going into March. We are starting a new month. Um, I had already pulled cards, but my computer was causing video issues. So if you need to, if you want to hear the reading that I did, you can follow me on Facebook at Chloe Lynn Gutierrez. You'll see me with the blue background, everything on there. Um, you can listen to that reading, but what I'm about to do is repeat everything. I left the cards here, and I'll go through the reading once again so you can hear some truth and clarity about the positive things coming forward. Okay. Um, we had some downloads going on, and today I listened to tarot card readings, right? And I was so stunned. Such negativity, such karmic energy. Oh my. And then, some of the readers, which I'm very thankful for my brothers and sisters who did kind of pick up on my high vibrational positive energy. I'm like, okay, there's a little spot for me, but everything was about third party drama. It was time for that when we are focused on success, positivity. For those who are going through something, it takes two muscles, two out of the whole body, and then these two. Smile. Be happy with wherever you're at in life. If you have the person, place, or thing, why? What's wrong with being happy with where you're at, who you are, being your authentic self? Um, we're going to break this down to my spiritualists, the divine ancestor spirit guides, to my brothers and sisters, whether you're spiritual, whether you're religious, the divine is proud of you standing in your power, speaking your truth. You've used your intuition to help other people, to guide other people. Remember, strength is in numbers, and when I need you like you need me, we can work together to keep the flow of the universe going when we are connected to source. The message was already given, but not everybody is a negative Nancy. Not everybody is a karma copycat, Not everybody is on that type of time. Um, so we want to focus on positivity. We want to focus on success, happiness, growth, evolution, things like that. Life has to move forward. Yes, these cycles are closing with people, places, and things, right? We're going to break them down too, right? Now, my resume states, my resume states that I applied for certain positions in my life. And because I applied for certain positions that I want to achieve in my life, I do the work, I study, I bust my butt to achieve the things that I want in life in order to see the end goal of what I have already accomplished. Another accolade under my belt, right? When I hear these readings of the drama of stealing and somebody wants to steal you can't steal something from me that I worked so hard for. Who's going to allow that? And so To the people that listen to this channel, I want you to understand what is destined for you. God will always have destined for you. And if it's not meant to be, then it's just not meant to be. People, places, and things will teach you how and who you are meant to in their lives. Move accordingly. When it comes to the accolades and the success and the goals that you want to achieve, again, you have to first submit that application. And once you get that position, you have to do the work. Nobody gets by in life thinking that they were going to live the easy way. And if you think so, you'll end up later on in life regretting all the things you should have, could have, and would have done, but you never did. Um, Spirit wants to remind you when you want certain situations and circumstances to change in your favor and in your life, you have to be the change. And in order for that change to happen, it comes with the decision. When that decision needs to be made, you need to be aware that there's always going to be consequences to any decision and choice that you make in life. It's not every choice and decision we make, it's in that moment the healthiest choice when we justify in that moment why this sounds reasonable. But if you take a step back and you overlook the situation or you don't see things clearly, that choice and decision may just be that fatal blow. I want you to understand, family, friends, certainly, and when you watch these readings, don't take on that energy of that negativity, the black magic, the copycat. Who is that person? That's this person. That whole switcheroo. I'm her. She's it. This. He's that. Da 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 da. Da. Again, only take what resonates in this reading. I'm gonna call a spade, right? Um, I've had lovers. I've had lovers that I loved that left me for somebody else. I didn't put up a fight. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to beg because there's a million people in the state. If one person doesn't choose me, doesn't mean that my life is going to end. This means now that I've freed up space in my life to be able to focus on me in the direction that I want to go in life. Now, if there really is a copycat and you trying to be me, you should understand that me, my spiritual brothers and sisters, and to the people that are mature and that can resonate is that when we are humans and we believe in consumption, we are not going to hold on to things forever. Eventually, people, places, and things will be walked away from, and you will not sadly be missed. Um, Number two, it is the ending of cycles. We are in planetary alignment. Um, oh, fine, my candle just went pew. Um, Spirit ancestors want you to understand that each and every one of you will be reassigned. Whether the reassignment will be you having to leave one situation to go into the next, understand that in that experience, that was something you needed to experience to teach you something. I want you to understand that later on in life, there's going to be somebody that comes along that's going to be younger than you, that you are going to need help with the same situation you have experienced. So never take any gain or loss in vain because you're taking it as a lesson, as an experience. That way, one day you'll be able to help somebody that's coming up behind you, and you'll be triggered because you'll remember that exact same moment when you were in this situation. Planetary alignment, lesson well learned. Emperors, single ones. I will say this for me as well. If you're in divine feminine empress energy, boom, 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 let's call a spade a spade. Let's put the title on for the people that put in the work behind the title, with integrity, accountability, responsibility, productive, growth, faith. If you're single, the door is open to love. I did hear the tarot card reading saying, your love is da da da. There, and for me, there's already a divine masculine, a high priest in my energy. I'm in the cycle of a new beginning. Um, I want to be the example to other people that I've been in situations that left me brokenhearted, left me stuck, left me stagnant, left me in financial ruin, but I never let none of that stop me. I never let opinions of other people, I never let gossip, I never let people saying no, you're not good enough, or people saying that I was doing something I wasn't supposed. No, I'm not defending none of that, right? But what I will show you is the success that I pour into, and the outcome of my success. I will show you the faith that I have to persevere through anything and everything that life throws my way. I will show you that what one man or woman won't do doesn't mean that another man or woman will. I will show you that family does not always have to mean blood. I will show you that these spiritual tarot cards that come out here is not to trigger you, but in order for you to take a look at what you need to heal from, because eventually you are going to be triggered. Eventually, it is going to break your heart. Eventually, your voice is going to need to be heard. Eventually, you will have to do what I do and stand in your power. Eventually, you will have to call on the divine. Are we ready for the general collective predictive tarot card reading? The first two cards that I got was the Two of Pentacles to the Seven of Cups. You are busy, you're working hard, you have a lot on your plate, especially if you're in the feminine energy. Feminine energy, whether or not this is you or this is what you are about to step into. You have a lot on your plate when it comes to juggling. This is taking care of home, going to work, minding the business that pays you, taking care of the kids, knowing the routine schedules, getting things done, being responsible, being accountable, having to do this, having to do that, a full plate. Be prepared for this shift. 2026 is going to be a great year. Now, this is going to be a positive reading. I promise you, somebody was in my energy trying to speak to me. It's blocked. Okay, this is positivity. We need to focus on positivity. Again, it takes two muscles to smile. Not everything is about black magic and karma and doom and gloom. And even for those that do black magic, how's that karma working out for you? You know, hmm. Do unto others as others would do unto you, sir, ma'am. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. So you have a lot of juggling. You're going. You're busy. You're doing what you do. You're hustling. You're grinding. You're making things happen. Right. Now, this is for people with integrity. This is not like no slick, hustling, bustling, making one plus one equal two. I mean, really being responsible, getting things done accordingly in your life. Whether you're in school, you got a job, you're paying bills, you know what I'm saying, getting maintenance on your car, taking care of your lover, taking care of the kids, making sure they're up for school, getting dinner ready, doing your notes for work, calling your family, reaching out to family, telling people you love them, people calling you, asking you for favors, you having to go shopping for a new outfit for that event, whatever it is. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Busy. What I want to say for each and every one of you, whether you're high vibration or low vibration, there's going to be a shift. Are you prepared to walk through the door with me as we go into this next era of the cycle. We turn the page to the old book that's of the past. Now, remember, in order for a situation to change, you have to be the change. Are you ready to stand in your power? Are you ready to stand firm in your truth? Are you ready to allow people to walk all over you? Or are you going to be the one that stands firm and grounded and strong to not allow anybody to think they can walk all over you? The decision is going to be yours, and whatever consequence you're willing to bear. Remember, every choice has a consequence. What's coming in for you? If you're single, we have new love. If you're feminine and you're divine, you're spiritualist, you're single, you look good, you smell good, you feel good, you're in boss mode energy, very creative, intuitive, moving with intent and purpose and faith. New love is here. New love. The divine masculine. The emperor that's in my energy is very strong. He's very protective. He's very loving. He's very loyal. He's trustworthy. He has goals. He is not entertaining all these other people because he sees me as the one. Um, it's great to be in alignment with somebody that sees you for you, not what you have, not what you can give, not the perception of what it's going to be and what it can be. The masculine that's in my energy is the kind of person that says, okay, I fuck with you, you know? um, there's a time to laugh, there's a time to be serious. And then it comes to a point where you just get so happy that you go back into that first love, inner child love, to where it's so freeing. It's so like I really thought that I would know. I thought that I was gonna be alone for so long, and then I found somebody who didn't see my skin color. He didn't see how much money I had. He really didn't see what he wanted to see. And the crazy part is like we prayed together. He's religious, I'm spiritual, but we don't, we don't project into each other about nobody's beliefs. I have the creative ideas. He has his own creative idea. I put in 100%. He puts in 100. No, he puts in a little bit more, but he matches me. Um, I can no longer live off of the potential of being with somebody that I thought could be something, into seeing that all I had to do was make some changes in my life to be aligned with a divine masculine. And that was truly a manifestation, a blessing of love that I could ever want. And the thing about it was, I was, this man was intuitively guided to me. And then when I got the download, it's like we're both protected. Nothing. He don't play that. Like there's no messing. There's no. He sees me, I see him, and there's nothing. It's very protective, very protective. But I feel the same way. And to the readers that did pick up that energy, and I don't mind exposing that there's a divine masculine for anybody that hates on it. You can see it, watch it. Um, but when you become aligned with yourself, you don't have to chase love anymore. You simply just attract the mirror to your soul. So we have the lovers. Oh, and like Mariah Carey, hero. There's a hero that comes along with the strength to carry on and cast your fears aside to know that you can't deny. So when a hero comes along, uh, hero by Mariah Carey. Yes, the hero has showed up. So for those who are beginning a new cycle, be open. I promise you. Now, this doesn't mean date everybody, because, no, the options for me were horrible. But then when he popped up out of the blue, I'm glad I patiently waited. Um, the next cards that came out was the King and the Queen of Cups. Not only are my friends water signs, I'm a Scorpio. Not only are my friends water signs, but we think alike. We love. We we want to grow. We want to evolve. We have ideas and we share our ideas. We bounce them off of each other because we believe in friendship. We believe in strong bonds. We believe in relationships that are built to last. We believe in that our ancestors, when they met, your when your great grandmother met your great grandfather, and then they had, the grandparents and the generations, and now it's you. Whether or not this is in your life, just understand, take the lesson from the last chapter of your book, turn the page, and move into a new era of your life of change. Smile, positivity, be authentically you. You don't have to pretend, you don't have to be fake, you can just be real. Whether people like you for who you are or they don't like you, at least you like you. It doesn't matter how other people make you feel, how insecure, and it causes insecure or self-esteem, or makes you want to go back to the ego and the pride. That's always something everybody works on. It's having a healthy ego compared to an unhealthy ego. The healthy ego will know and teach you that you are worthy of love, of abundance, of success, of positive changes in your life. You are not too illiterate. You didn't, even if you came from a broken home, that's not the place you're meant to be. Even if you came from the broken relationship, that's always not forever. Even if you came from abandoned parents, I came from abandoned parents. But I still made it. I never gave up on me. The sure, other people's wins didn't cloud my judgment. I clapped for them while they were winning. And I always asked myself, when it was going to be my turn? And now it's my turn, and now I can clap for myself because I didn't have to ask for anybody to come support me. I mean, I had people to assist me, but the support was never given to me. If you understand that sometimes you have to rock solo dolo in order to accomplish the things you want in your life, then baby, that's just what you got to do. If you want your dreams and your goals and your aspirations to be met, there's going to be a loss of love. There's going to be that moment where you're feeling lonely. There's always going to be what should have, could have, would have. But when you think about it and you're doing the work for you have to remember the blessing that comes at the end of the storm, the rainbow, the blessing. And it is ever so beautiful and promising. With this planetary alignment, please, if you've been down in the dumps, things have not been working out, you've been in a toxic cycle, things are not working out for you, these changes, life is hard for you right now. Today is the day that you can turn things all around. Sometimes you really got to stand in your power to show people how to respect you and how to treat you. At the same time, for those people that have done wrong, again, how's that karma working out for you? Um, from the King and the Queen of Cups, I got the Nine of Cups. Feminine energy, you carried the womb. And like me, I'm transgender. I carry feminine energy, even though I don't birth a child. I birth. And what I birth is in my feminine energy. I birth life. I speak life. I know life. I understood its challenges when I've been through them since childhood. But yet I always knew that I was always destined to be happy. I was always destined to be successful. I had a dream, I had a vision, I had a goal, and I never gave up. I didn't manipulate anybody. I didn't cheat anybody out their spot. I didn't wish it well on anybody else. I just stayed focused on me and who was there and who wasn't. Maybe that's just the experience in life that I had to do. But a lot of it was rocking alone. I never thought I'd never, because I always thought, when will I ever meet another me? And it took some years, but I've met another me. Nine of Cups, feminine energy, positivity, integrity, accountability, responsibility. I've love and light. I've boss mode energy, saying that then, standing on something, not falling for anything. Baby, on big business, ready to start, build, grow, evolve, create, learn, whatever it is, 2026. We can listen to, let's go back into the 90s. Sally Cell is going down tonight. Um, do you remember when you were young and it was the first day of summer? The summer days were hot, they were long. We were outside, we were playful, we were having fun, we were doing things again. Prepare yourself. 2026 is going to feel like deja vu for when you were in that early childhood stage and you were just happy and you were enjoying the summer days. For each and every one of you, whether you're high vibrational level, wherever you're at in your journey, this summer will be the best ever changing summer for you. The only question I have to ask you is if you're okay enjoying the summer for what it is and not trying to control what you think it's going to be. um In the next card that came up with the Nine of Cups, Divine Feminines, Feminine Queens, and you know your title when you know your title because you put in the work. Your accolades speak for itself. Your success speaks for itself. Happiness, your internal, external, it speaks for itself. Who really needs a title when your energetic aura speaks for itself? um, and you have nothing to prove. The only person that you can only compete with is yourself. Can you be? Can you admire other people for the other women for what they do? Can you congratulate another woman for the accomplishment? Because we do not know what anybody has struggled through, internal or external. Congratulations to the feminine energy that's been through the challenges, the obstacles, and the adversity in life to be able to persevere, to always be going through the same toxic cycle of being stuck with a broke bum, disgusted, you really can't trust, they're unloyal, they're undependable, they're unworthy. You get this job and you're trying to make ends meet and you're taking care of home, things ain't happy, you're not happy. So now you're mentally and emotionally disturbed because now you need a break from everything. I get it. Congratulations when you begin your 2026, turning the chapter. What's in that last chapter, leave it in that last chapter because now you have the pen and the paper to create the life that you want. Um, the Divine Emperor is here, King of Wands upright. He came on top of the Lovers. So let me explain something to you about this divine masculine in my energy. This is somebody who does not play about his Chloe. And it's not like how I look. It's not my sexuality. It's not my skin tone. It's not my body. It's not what I can do for him. It's my intelligence, my mind, my dreams, my vision, and how I speak to him, how I respect him and he respects me, how he says, I'm willing to put in 100%. as long as you're willing to put in 100%. Of course, I question it, right? Because I've always met people that only put 20% or even 2%, right? And don't get very far, right? But this is a man that says, I'm ready to go all in and invest in you. And I had to tell him, like, okay. And there your child even looks like this. He even looks like this. Even looks like that. He's uh he's an intelligent gangster. Very protective, very dominant. Mm, still growing, still evolving, but still wanting to build with someone that he chooses. And the divine masculine, who was spiritually guided to me. And then I had the download that were both protected. Baby, that's a wrap. That's a new beginning. I get to write my new chapter in my book. I want you to understand that family, friends, sir, ma'am, we are all humans. We are all destined for greatness. But are we really living in our authentic selves to attract the things that we truly want? Or are we still chasing what we think we need? You decide. The next card I got was the Four of Wands. I will say this: if my man don't get you, my friends will. I have spiritual brothers and sisters. I have people like you that watch my channel. Then I can pull on the energetic signature. I love you. And I mean, I didn't even met you in this lifetime. I still love you for listening to this video. I love you because you're human. If we ever cross roads, say, what's up? What's good? Chloe, da 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 da. We can do something. We can invest. I don't mind investing in you if you're willing to invest in me, as long as it's not toxic. We are too grown for toxicity. We're too grown for immaturity. We're too grown for childish acts. We have senior citizens and children we need to protect coming up in this world. We have businesses to grow, things to cultivate, evolution. Don't nobody want to get caught up in this whole black magic drama. Da, 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 da. You keep it. That's on you, baby. Because anybody that is unhappy, that's a choice that you make because you're unhappy. Nobody's affected by your own choices because that is the consequence you bear. Not nobody else. Nobody's fault to why you're unhappy. Not nobody's fault why you go through situations in life and not understand. It's not no fault why people, places, and things don't meet your standards or expectations. Not anybody's fault. It's your sense of beliefs, right? Now, with all this trauma and negativity, and planetary alignment says cycles are over. If a man leaves you, allow him to leave you because that's not the man you're supposed to be with. If a woman is in your life and she proves to be unworthy and matching your energy, leave her because that's not the woman you're supposed to be with. If you are codependent, you are struggle love, you are abusive, you are neglectful, if you are resentful, leave it because that's going to that's going to push you back even further from your dreams, your goals, the success you truly want in life. Are you willing to make that sacrifice? Are you really ready to stand in your power and take a stand and know the direction that you want to move forward into? Next card with the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Mariah Carey, I give my all. What are you willing to give your all to? Especially when the only man, the only woman, the only thing you need is in your life is a power that's greater than yourself. When you can find and believe in a divine power that's greater than yourself, I promise you, you'll have faith to overcome any challenges, obstacles. You'll be discerned and listening and following your inner and moral compass to achieve the Ace of Pentacles. But the Ace of Pentacles doesn't come easy. The Ace of Pentacles comes with lessons. The Ace of Pentacles comes with experiences. The Ace of Pentacles comes with work, labor. If you truly want the goals, success, and accolades in your life, are you ready to put in the work? Because only your higher power can grant you this. What seeds are you willing to plant in your life to grow something, to build something? The sun. Let your light shine. Let spring and March be the best 2026 of a year you've ever had. Because you will have a deja vu moment. You will encounter people from your past. You will encounter new opportunities. You will encounter having fun, feeling childlike. You will encounter being outside. You will encounter having that energy to do something with your life and for yourself. You want the money, you're going to go for it. You're going to work hard for it. That new job, that income, the love life, right? Instead of, dating multiple, there's going to be somebody that comes into your life that just makes you happy for that moment. Doesn't mean you have to be with that person, but as long as there's somebody in your life that loves you, you're straight. When you got me, 2026, you straight. Um, so that's what came out in the first reading. I love each and every one of you. Again, to my spiritualists, I'm very grateful for the readings. They were just too negative and too drama for me. I had to shoot to something positive. Um, yes, we can focus on the negative, but we gotta remember we are love and light. There's positivity. Any challenges, obstacles, even this black magic copycat karma kind of thing, baby, we can work through that. All we gotta do is make a choice. You know, do you want to continue in some cycle like that? Do we continue want to hear that? Do we continue want to face that? Do we continue and saying want to be in that? Or do we want to make a choice to better ourselves, walk away, and become the best authentic, and I mean real, recognize this real, to thine own self be true? Are you ready to be true to yourself? Or are you still going to live a lie? The choice is yours, and so is the consequence. Thank you for listening to this reading again, 2026. I will see you guys outside. um we're just loving, we're learning, we're growing, we're evolving. We're listening to our intuition. Use your discernment, keep moving, keep going. And baby, if anything comes in your life to distract you, it ain't nothing to cut that off. Stay focused on the plan, stay focused on that goal. You want the money, you want the accolade, you want the clout, you want the success. What are you willing to change? I love each and every one of you. And I will challenge each and every one of you. If you can make a difference or a change in your life, how would you start? Well, first of all, what would it be and how would you do it? Get back with me. Let me know. Okay, until I see y'all in the next reading, we're gonna see what comes out. I got all these cards, so we're gonna see what we need to see. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one.